Hello, everyone. Good evening. For those who are going to watch this video is about to explain hacking the hybrid cloud. Is SQL coding homework. So I'm going to upload it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. For those who are interested, can reach this video there. Let's begin then. So the hybrid cloud is a large concept, but I don't have a lot of time to explain all the thing according to this topic. But I'm going to briefly explain all the subjects to you. But in this video, we are going to talk about what is hybrid cloud, the cloud and virtualization, compromising domain controllers, cloud hosting managing Active Director, as example, Amazon Web Server, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform as something like, and at the end, we are going to summarize our topic like in a conclusion. So let's begin. Let's talk. I will introduce myself first of all. I'm Abdul Kawi from Benin Republic. I'm a student at Gazi University, Computer Engineering Department. This is my last year. So let's start. What is hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud is about the capability of to be able to move the data from another from in a I would say high cell in a something, adapt and adjust as you see in your feed. The greatest benefit is the ability to choose the optimal solution for each task. That's the concept actually of computer engineering or computer science. The best way to find the best the minimum size or the best algorithm to develop something in your project. That's the idea actually. So how do hybrid cloud works? In this kind of here, the way public cloud and private cloud works as part of in hybrid cloud are no different than our standalone public cloud or private cloud works actually. A local area network cloud, wide area network one, virtual private network VPN, or I don't know, connect multiple computers together. So virtualization containers or software-defined storage abstract resource which can be pulled into a data lakes actually. So management software allocated those resources into environments where application can run, which are then provided on demand with help from an authentication service. An authentication service by like I will briefly explain what I just read here. Hybrid cloud work in as what I call it distributed system, as such as the distributed system kind of virtualization, or I don't know, a system that can be private in virtualized or application programming interfaces connect to each other. So that's it. So conceptually, the cloud is virtualization, like I just say in the past slide. Cloud provider infrastructure as a service, architecture and configuration. Google Cloud Platform use KMV, KVM for virtualization, for example. Like as you can see in the what I call it, in the picture on my slide here. For those who are very interested for the resources, or I don't know, for another stuff, you can go to this link and like for more resources as you want. So the internet, we have the DNS here. The DNS gets out from the path and got to the public IP address in the resource group, subnet, a virtualization network here, a physical SSD or on host. So the cloud and virtualization is very vast, is very large concept actually, like I just said in the past videos, in the past slide. So let's continue. The cloud and virtualization. For this slide, I don't really have the idea about in here, but I will withdraw what they call it, the link for those who are very interested for more resources to learn about more about the cloud, hybrid cloud, something like that. Yes. Compromising on-prem domain controllers. We have actually two parts of this one: physical DCs and what they call it, virtual DCs here. The physical access out of band management, check for ports like 2381 on servers for ILO web service on same network, which is bad actually. Virtual DCs, virtual machine malware, etc., something like that. Compromise virtual machine administration, compromise account with virtual machine malware access to virtual DCs. Excuse me, I just part the slide. Yeah. Virtual DCs, hyper machine. Actually, this topic is entered to the what they call it, virtualization, where we talk about the distributed system, the distributed computer system. Is very large topic from that part. Compromising members of hyper admins groups, compromising servers hosting Hyper-V is the topic from there. Cloud hosting or management Active Directory. Active Directory environment span up per customer per cloud provider. 100% managed by what they call it, Active Directory by the cloud provider. Amazon Web Server, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform all have a hosted manager environment for customers with some difference, with some differences aspects actually. Yes. Amazon Web Server Directory services for Microsoft Active Directory. Directory details in some points that we can explain to what they call it according to this picture on in my slide that I found some resources. So that's it. Checking hybrid cloud components like Amazon Add connected, authentication flow and network path. Like as we can see in the slide here, AD connector receive user credential over SSL, Amazon Web Server private network, which connected to, I don't know, to the user here for the part one, but connected to Active Directory here. The third part is, I don't know, I can't really explain it for now, but you have the resource down in the below. I will put the link in the below. The direct connect to the VPN is not kind of like is something is like connected to the distributed system, what they call it, to virtual private network actually. Yes. Excuse me. Yes, attacking Microsoft's PTA managed by Azure Active Directory Connect, compromise server hosting, typical Azure Active Directory connected to the server. Azure ID seamless single sign-on. In this picture, as we can see, we have our application here. If successfully, user gets access to the app. User try to access to the app here. By all of them are connecting in just what they call it, just one domain. By one domain, like on the what they call it, I would say intermediate to the what they call it, user and the application. Yes, yeah, user and the application. Windows Server active here, and we have Active Directory returns to the Kerberos ticket, request to Kerberos ticket from Active Directory, browser forward ticket to Azure Active Directory here. So is that. Cloud administration and roles. Administrative groups are called roles. Each role has specifically delegated access. Depending on the cloud provider, custom role can be created with custom delegation and rights. Azure and Amazon Web Server each have their own method for this, but the concepts are the same. Owner, Amazon, what they call it, Amazon Web Server has the same type of roles also. The owner, the contributor, and the reader. If I was explain here, the owner has full access to the role, to all resource, including the right to delegate access to others. Contributors can create and manage all type of Azure resources, but can grant access to others. Readers can view existing Azure resources. Amazon Web Server also, as the organization, I forget to put the parenthesis here, root account, payer account, organization, primary account, often the first account admins, full control over the account and everything in the account, the account services. If root account admin and account admin full organization control, unit conception provide granular admin to sub like Amazon Web Server account, which can contain any amount of resources and data. Compromise cloud hosting during the time, like I should pass quickly here. Virtual machine contributor. Let's talk about virtual machine contributor. Let's manage virtual machine, but not access to them, and not the virtual network or storage accounts that are connecting to. So as a conclusion of my, what I call it, today video is kind of giving that cloud as AI size is smaller, similar to open on-prem virtualization. Cloud attacks are similar as well. Connection points between on-prem and cloud need to be carefully considered. Domain controllers can be vulnerable no matter where they are located. Authentication flow between on-prem and cloud. Protecting admin accounts is even more important in a cloud-enabled world. So these are the references for this topic. Like I say in my first slide, hacking the hybrid cloud system is very large concept. For those who are more interested for the resources, for what they call it, for the research, can actually, I post the references, what they call it, the references website in my link here. For those who are very interested to make the research more further, they can actually reach this page. Yes. And thank you for listening. This is it for this, what they call it, this presentation. So thank you for listening. Yes, this is about for today.